the Vice Chairman, Senate Committee on Appropriation.
48 hours after a summon by the Senate, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPCL, Mr. Kyari, appears before the Joint Committee on Appropriations.
Member of this noble committee.
He begins with an apology for failing to meet the 24 hours deadline.
We see it as a great privilege sitting before you and to answer your questions, and also to particularly apologize for appearing today rather than on Wednesday. I didn't know that there would be a sitting of this committee on Wednesday before I traveled for COP28.
He then responds to a number of questions on the company's operations and the nation's refineries.
You have over 4,800 illegal connections on our pipeline. That means in some lines, within 100 kilometers of pipeline, Mr. Chairman, you will have as much as 300 insertions. Therefore, even when you produce the oil, you cannot deliver them at the required pressure, and therefore the volume will also be less. What is happening to the gold that everyone rushes, exactly this is what is happening in the Niger Delta. People are coming from all parts of the country to create their own bonfire. That's what he meant, the illegal refineries.
He's also quizzed on the manifest benefits of the fuel subsidy removal.
What is going to be the benefit to Nigerians?
This first went up, but it's also coming down. And therefore, there is substantial value in the removal of such. So it is possible that you can have reduction in prices once you start producing locally. But what I meant is that that's not the key objective. Our happiness is that we will produce product, we will sell it at market, we will not lose money, and this refinery will pay for itself.
It was a no-holds-barred session as the committee continued to probe.
What is your take on the NIT reports? Some data, figures that are mind-boggling, that calls for questioning and putting up on red alert as to why we should continue to investigate this sector.
You see a number of issues historically around NNPC took $11 billion, 13 billion. You know, you see all these figures in the media. They may be correct. You say, well, NNPC did not remit. Yes, it's correct. But they won't add the other part of it that NNPC did not receive any payment for subsidy. And the question around whether we adjust the production to 1.8 million, I still advise that we stay in the submissions by Mr. President.
He affirms that the company has paid 406 billion naira as dividend to the federal government account from July to November 2023. The company is expected back at the National Assembly to answer questions on the expenditure for the turnaround maintenance of the nation's refineries. From the National Assembly, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.